Welcome to Los Angeles. Paul Jones, Sherman, Hamilton on the campus at UCLA, where the Raptors undergoing final preparations for tonight's game against the LA Lakers at Staples Center in Sherman. There are all-stars in the mix from both teams. Brook Lopez, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan. But this game really will be decided, we think, at least I think, by the youth. The Raptors' young second unit has been playing well, and the Lakers have a foundation with a lot of young guys that they're trying to bring forward.
Well, no question. You look at the youth for the Lakers and what they're able to do in terms of the energy they bring, the length, the athleticism, and some unpredictability in terms of how they play the game. And the second unit for the Raptors pose a lot of the similar things. So it'll be interesting because both of those groups play with that lack of fear. They make mistakes, but they make them hard. And sometimes that can be a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. But the Raptors have to be prepared for the youth of the Lakers, the tempo that they want to play at. And yes, DeMar and Kyle are vets, but those guys have to decide the game. But in the middle, there's going to be a lot of plays that are determined by the youth of both sides.
All right, Sherman, if you're the Raptors, you came on this trip, you were looking at 5, maybe 6 potential playoff teams. You've already lost to 2. Those 2, a lot of people probably penciled those in as losses at the beginning of the year when the schedule came out, but that's 2 losses by 9 points to maybe 2 of the best teams in the NBA. Now you've got a young team that you should probably take advantage of, because I know they hate to do it, but when you look at the back end of the schedule and this road trip, you've got Portland, a potential playoff team. They have been. The Denver Nuggets, people looking for them to be a playoff team. And then the Utah Jazz that were a playoff team a year ago. The importance of a win not to be overstated in this game against the Lakers.
Well, I agree. I think when you look at this road trip, one of the things you want to do on a road trip is try to make sure you get some wins early. That didn't happen, so they're going to have to figure out a way to get the job done against this team and then figure out the rest of the road trip.
All right, let's hear from Dwayne Casey and the players after practice.
We've got to come in and be very professional in our approach, the same approach we had against Golden State and San Antonio, and understand that this team is very capable of beating any team in the league when they're hitting on all cylinders.
Just keep playing our game. We know they're going to switch, take good shots. Their pace, they're second in the league in pace. So we got to kind of control the pace a little bit. We want to play fast, but not out of control. So we got to be able to control the pace, not get into a track meet with them, because they're really talented, really long, really athletic, and that's what they can do. They get up and down, they play hard basketball.
I think it's just good for me to be on the floor. I think that's really like the most important thing, being able to play and going out there, showing what I've been working on during the summer. So I think it was just good to go out, and I'm always confident, but it's just good to be on the floor and play.
So Toronto trying to get its first win on this road trip. The Lakers tonight, 10:30 at the Staples Center. You can see the game on Sportsnet 1 and hear it on TSN 1050. Remember, for all your Raptors news, highlights, and information, keep it on Raptors.com.